Hey guys, and welcome to the 2024 tennis season as broadcast by QualityShot Tennis. My name is Anthony Hirsch. Welcome to the channel. What's up, guys? This is, in some parts of the world, the last day of 2023. In other parts of the world, it's the first day of 2024. What's up? It's been a while. Joseph, tennis is back. That's it. What's up, Joseph? Hey, Enigma, Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year. Yeah, it's not New Year for me. It's not New Year for me yet in the States. We got like 2 hours, 23 minutes to go. But I'm excited to call this one. We've got the Casper Ruud taking on Borna Coric. It is the group stage at the United Cup, which is like a round robin. It's Croatia taking on Norway, which should be really cool. I see them coming in here a bit laggy, a bit blurry. They are currently warming up. One sec, I'm a bit blurry. I'm gonna fix that up real quick. One sec, gonna hop off, then hop back on. All right, I'm hoping that's coming in a bit crisper. Let me see. That's coming in a bit cleaner. All right, that's coming in a little bit better, which is good. It's a good start. Let me get the scoreboard on here. So the scoreboard is showing up. Okay, cool. All right, both players are warming up serve, but yeah, it's Casper taking on Borna Coric. What's up, Joseph? What's up, Enigma? I've got about 3 hours to go, but close enough. Nice. Yeah, I've got a little bit over 2 hours. So right now it's 9:48 p.m. Eastern time. It's been a minute. I don't remember how to do a live stream, but I'll try my best. Always fun to call good matches, though. I have a feeling it's going to be a good match. This isn't a match between two massive hitters or two guys that are going to be hitting crazy trick shots or something like this. But it's a match that I think is going to be quite interesting between two guys who I would describe as defensive baseliners, who really hit good from the back of the court, really solid, consistent players, which is good. Vekic 1 and 3. Yes, before this was Donna Vekic. She won in about 3 hours. She played the number 539 in the world. That still went 3 sets. Sorry, guys, it's coming in a little bit blurry. I'm going to try to fix that up. Hey, what's up, Dutchie? Good to have you in here. Happy New Year, Anthony Quality Shots announcers. Yeah, thank you. Got about 2 hours to go till the new year. We got Ruud here to serve to start us off. Ruud down the line, backhand from Coric. The backhand of Casper. Backhand Coric. The backhand of Casper. Backhand Coric. Cross court. Backhand rally. It's a backhand from Ruud. The backhand of Coric. Backhand Coric. The forehand of Ruud runs around backhand. Inside in. Forehand from Ruud. Good first point. The long rally. We'll see a lot of these. Backhand Ruud. The backhand of Coric. Forehand of Ruud. The forehand of Coric. Ooh, blistering winner from Coric. That's what Coric likes to do. He likes to break down the other player. That's what Coric likes to do. He doesn't just go from the winner right away, but once he gets a good shot at it, he kind of just goes for it, which is really cool. I like watching both these guys play. I think these two are two of the more underrated talents on the tour, to be honest. They're not the flashiest guys around. Like I said, they don't hit super big, but I like both these guys. Casper serve goes just wide. But yeah, that's the first match on the Quality Shot Tennis channel for 2024. What's up, guys? Welcome to a new year of Quality Shot Tennis matches. Excited to call it. Ooh, backhand clips atop the tape from Coric. It's 15-all. Happy New Year's, Quality fans. Yeah, that's it. Quality Shot Tennis fans and watchers. Thank you. Everybody joining in, all the members. Happy New Year, Dutchie. Happy New Year, Enigma. Who you got? It's a good question. Well, what's interesting about this is both guys aren't really in their best kind of form. At least they weren't to end their last season. In fact, this is Coric's first match back since the U.S. Open last year. Coric hasn't played since the U.S. Open. So he's not been very healthy, hasn't been in a lot of form. I've got Casper. I liked how Casper looked against Talon Griekspoor. He's also tough in his own right. And like I said, this is Coric's first match since the U.S. Open. So Ruud has more match play in him. By the way, after this first game, I'm going to try to improve this quality. So apologies for the quality. Hopefully the quality will improve. The channel is called Quality Shot Tennis. We need tennis and quality here. Picture's not really showing up high quality. Backhand, cross court to the backhand of Ruud. Backhand Coric. The backhand slice of Casper just over the middle of the net. Forehand Casper. The forehand of Coric. Forehand Casper again. The forehand of Coric. I mean, listen, you watch a rally to one of these two guys. These two guys are pretty similar. These are pretty similar players. By the way, let me scoot down here. The score line. But yeah, let me know, guys, who you guys got. Also, let me know, is it the new year where you're at? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. Let me know where are you at? What's the time where you're at? Let me know if you're watching. What time is it where you're at? 4:15 here for Casper serving. 4:15 for Casper. Forehand from the Croatian goes long, and it is Casper who gets the first game. All right, I'm gonna try to improve the quality here because the quality sucks. So I'm gonna try to improve that real quick. Give me a second. All right, hello everyone. Let me see if that's better. I have a feeling this might work a little bit better. Let me see. Hopefully this is coming in a little bit cleaner. Let me see. It's always in the connection. It's still a little bit blurry, a little bit laggy. Well, I'll try to fix that up. It's Coric with the serve out wide, backhand Coric. The backhand slice of Ruud, forehand of Coric. The forehand of Ruud, forehand Coric. The backhand of Casper, forehand of Coric. The forehand of Casper. Forehand of Borna, the backhand slice of Casper, forehand Borna. The forehand of Casper, back into the deuce side. So forehand in the net from Coric. Forehand in the net from Coric. I've got Casper in straight sets. That's my prediction here, but I think we'll see a lot of long rallies. Actually, Happy New Year. Yeah, that's it. Houston almost 9, nearly 2 p.m. here. Yeah. Big difference there. 9 p.m., 2 p.m. It's about as big as you can get. 2 p.m. January 1st, 9 p.m. in Houston. Yeah, it's here near Atlanta Eastern time. It is 9:54. So I'm watching Osaka. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, listen, I was going to watch Osaka, but the timing didn't work out quite as well. And also, I couldn't find a place to watch it very well. Like, it's hard to find a lot of the WTA matches and where to watch a lot of this coverage now, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, anyway, this one was on Tennis TV. I have Tennis TV, so worked out. Serve down the line, backhand. That's a winner from Coric. Bang from Coric. Happy New Year from Norway. Hey, Happy New Year, Serafine. Happy New Year. Let's see what Casper can do for Norway, for Norwegians. Hey, what's up, Robert? Legend Robert. What's up? Good to have you as always. Happy New Year, Anthony QualityShot Tennis family. Good to have you. Yeah, I got to pick for Ruud having more than 23 total games. What you think? Ruud winning over 23 games? I don't think I wouldn't go for that because, well, it could be a long 3-set match, but I personally wouldn't bet on that. I think that Coric isn't really in much form, and that's a lot of games for a player to win in a match. So I'm just not so sure. If he wins in 3 sets, then there's quite a good chance he does. But yeah. So just Robert, good day and Happy New Year, mate. It's just 23 games in general, win or loss. Yeah, I just don't know. I wouldn't bet that way. I think straight sets Casper's a pretty good chance. And that would be a lot of games. Like, let's say, like, if he wins in 3 sets, he wins at least 18 games, right? He wins 18 games. How do you win 23 games? Oh, just 23 games in the whole match? Is it 23 games in the whole match or 23 games won? I got confused. Yeah, you can't win 23 games in a match. Not in a 3-set match. I guess that's 23 games in general. Oh, okay. 23 games overall in this match, I guess. 23 games in this match. Let me see. If it's 9 games per set, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good bet. I'd say over 23 is a pretty good bet. I'd say that's not a bad bet. It's certainly not going to be a blowout. Sometimes if like Alexander Bublik is on the court and he's kind of all or nothing, sometimes he could lose like 6-0, 6-0. It's not going to be like that. Like both of these guys are at least pretty consistent, or they should be. They should be. So backhand. There's an argument here with Casper and the umpire. It's a foot fault called on Casper. Do you sports bet? I do not. I do not, Blue. Son got a huge package of Australian snacks. Nice, nice. Tim Tams. Nice, nice. So Ruud is having an issue with the umpire here calling a foot fault on Casper. So we got a little bit of a delay. I still think there should be foot fault replays in tennis. I think the fact that there aren't foot fault replays in tennis is a shame. Because listen, if we get challenges for like line calls, why don't we have challenges for lets? Why don't we have the technology to have challenges for other things? It makes very little sense to me. Makes little sense to me. All right, love 15 here. It is a double fault call from Casper, though, because foot fault. All right, serve here from Casper. Early stages still. Forehand of Coric and the forehand of Casper. Backhand Coric. The backhand of Casper. Backhand Coric. The backhand of Casper. Backhand Coric. Back to the backhand of Casper. Down the line. Oh, what a redirect. Just catch the line. That's a good shot from Casper Ruud. 15-all. Good shot from Casper Ruud. 15-all. I appreciate you guys joining in. Everybody join in. Quality Shot Tennis. Anthony on the call. Apologies again for the quality, guys. Gonna try to change that during the next changeover again. I'm gonna try to get that better because I know it's a bit. The audio is coming in clean, but the visual isn't. The visual isn't visualing. So I'll try to fix that up. Out from Casper, second serve at 15-all. Better cherish every Rafa match this year. Yeah, Nadal and team. We got to talk about Rafa and Dominic. We'll get to that. Rafa back on court. That's what life is about. Yeah, just enjoying Rafa. Anytime any of those guys are on court, you got to appreciate Rafa just battling it out. Rafa has been such an essential figure in tennis, man. One of the greats. Drop shot from Borna. That's a very bad drop shot from Borna. Looked more like he was going for a slice, just deep. But it was a drop shot right into the net. Not enough height on that drop shot. Hey, what's up, Ghost? Ghost Gelitis. Hey, ladies and not ladies. What's up, Ghost? Good to have you in here. Good to have you in here, Ghost. Never really know what to expect from your from your comments in chat. Hey, what's up, Max? Always good to have you, Max. What's up? We're here for the tennis. What's up, Max? Good to have you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Ghost, Joseph, Max. Let me know. Let me know, guys. What is one thing that you have a resolution for in 2024? What's one thing? What's a goal for you guys in 2024? Let me know. Backhand Coric down the middle, forehand of Casper. That's a shank. 30-all. Not the highest level so far from both guys. And it's just because like both guys did not have like the best form coming in. Like both these guys had really, really good seasons in 2022. In 2022, Coric came back and won Cincinnati, his first Masters 1000. Casper obviously reached like 4 finals of big events, 2 major finals. But 2023 did not treat either of them very well. Both guys ended 2023 very poorly as well. We'll get to that. 2. Serve from Casper. Out wide. Forehand Coric. Forehand to Casper. Backhand Coric. Down the line. What shot? Ooh, Casper's quick though. It's a overhead. Casper's still there. What a return off that overhead. Overhead. That's put away from Coric, though. Early break point here for Borna Coric. By the way, if this match goes a while, then this match might go through the new year here. It's 10 p.m. It is 10 p.m. here. So if this match goes 2 more hours, then I will experience the new year on stream. Happy New Year. Let's hope it's better than 2023. Cheers to that. Absolutely. Did you watch the Casper and Greek Sport match? I did. I like that. I watched parts of it for sure. I like both those guys. Greek Sport did not play the very best match. It felt like he was just like trying a lot of things and none of them were really working. Bit of a mess. Shot selection wasn't really there. Casper played a really, really good first match back. Even Casper said, hey, I couldn't have asked for much more, especially after the year I had last year. So yeah, absolutely. Resolution to lose weight and walk 20 miles per week. Robert, that's a good goal. Those are good goals. Walking is great exercise and just good to do for life in general. Got to walk. Yeah, I try to walk a lot. I'm trying to walk more. That's a bit of a goal for me as well, to walk a lot consistently. Would be nice to look out a rear window and see Rafa winning in Brisbane. Yeah, absolutely. Dominant team taking on Rafael Nadal. Two guys that have played two major finals against each other. Two masters of clay courts. Obviously, Rafa is the god and king of clay courts. Going off against each other on hard courts. Team is a qualifier. Rafael Nadal's unseeded. Dominic team on his big comeback. Won 2 comeback matches in qualifying. Well, if you're looking for a storyline, there's a storyline for you right there. And what a rivalry they had. Shades of Federer and Nadal, but always some of the most intense athletic rallies. Overhead way up high. Ruud backs up. That goes out 2-1. Welcome to tennis in 2024, guys. Casper Ruud taking on Borna Coric. Rafa got a pretty good draw in Brisbane. Yeah, I mean, anytime you draw a qualifier, it's a pretty good draw. That said, I don't think it's a nothing draw. Casper is still contesting the football call, by the way. But yeah, I mean, got a qualifier in the first round. He has a very good draw. In the second round, he could play Aslan Karatsev potentially, who Karatsev is a bit of an all or nothing. Like he hits so clean out there, and he can hit some really great winners just like constantly. And like when he's the underdog, watch out for Aslan Karatsev. He likes being the underdog. So I think Karatsev could be dangerous. Also, he reached the semifinal in Australia a couple of years ago. So, and then Ugo Humbert, who's a lefty, a much more aggressive lefty than Nadal. By the way, guys, it is a changeover. I'm going to try to improve this quality real quick. I know the audio is coming out well, but the visual is not. So I'm going to hop off real quick. I'm hoping that in this 2-1 game, the quality improves of the visual. And then if not, I guess we just got to stick with it. I'm going to try to improve it real quick. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's see how that's looking. I'm hoping that improves the quality a little bit. Let me see. Is my face coming in clean? Am I not a blurry blob? That is what we're looking for. Am I a blurry blob or no? All right, I think that's better. All right, let's go. There we go. Finally, we figured it out. I'm hoping. Add the scoreboard. All right, cool. Cool. You got that scoreboard. By the way, love 15 here for Casper. Trying to get the layout here working. All right, cool. Scoreboard keeps showing up, then popping back off. I'll try to fix that up. For Ruud with a shot into the net, and it's 15-all. All right, cool. We got everything working. All right, that gets me excited. I wasn't happy being a blob. It wasn't my favorite thing to do, being blurry. What's up, Ashley? I don't like being blurry. It's not my favorite version of myself. What's up, Ashley? Hello. What's up? Welcome to the new year. What's up to the new year? Okay, my New Year's resolution is to say make one less tits boss joke 2024. That's the best I can do. All right, sounds good. Listen, y'all can do the Steph jokes. It's fine. Y'all can do jokes about player. Listen, it's fine. We like to joke around. All right, so forehand from Casper, the forehand of Coric, forehand of Casper, the forehand of Coric, forehand of Casper, backhand of Coric, good backhand, strong two-hander. That goes out from Ruud. It's 30-15 for Coric. We're still early stages. Early stages, 2 defensive baseliners. Trying to find some form. Kravtsov can be streaky, but I take your point. Yeah. So, it's a good draw for Rafa. I'm just contesting whether it does have its dangers, though. Like Dominic Thiem, Aslan Karatsev, Ugo Humbert, and then obviously Grigor Dimitrov is in very good form. Pretty much playing like a top 10 player at the end of last year. So, and he's done well against Rafa before, even in Australia. Played an all-time epic match, or I don't know all-time, but an epic match in Australia in 2017, I'd like to say. That's right off the baseline from Borna. The forehand of Ruud, backhand Coric. The backhand of Ruud, slice, the forehand of Borna. Inside in, forehand Coric, the forehand of Casper. Cross-court rally. Now backhand of Ruud, long rally, backhand Coric. Backhand Ruud, trying to get into the service game of Coric, backhand Ruud. The forehand of Coric, back to that forehand. Now it's a backhand. We're switching sides. Backhand from Ruud to the forehand of Coric. Ooh, what a slide there from Coric. Zoned the athleticism, but goes out. 30-all. 30-all. And that's what you come from this one. Murray got a tough one. Yeah, Grigor Dimitrov is a nightmare. Listen, Grigor Dimitrov is a nightmare. And it brought back nightmares from Andy Murray fans. Because listen, last year, US Open, second round, it looked like Andy Murray had a great draw if he could just upset Grigor Dimitrov, and then Dimitrov just smokes him in straight sets. Murray barely wins many games. So Dimitrov is definitely the favorite going into that match. We'll see what Murray can do. He usually starts off the year pretty well, so don't count him out in Australia, but it's just tough. Same to you, Robert. Wishing all the best 2024. Yeah, Robert Ashley, what's up? Welcome in. Back in Coric, the back end of Casper. Back in Coric down the line. Who he goes for it, goes out though. 30-40. That's the thing about Borna though. Last year he was hitting a lot of errors. That was the thing with Borna. He was hitting a lot of errors. And he's supposed to be a very consistent player, but he's still playing aggressive, pushing forward into the court, trying to take advantage of his opponent, either trying to get them to hit an error or just to hit a winner off a short shot, trying to either make them hit an error or a short shot, which he can then hit a winner off of. And when he's hitting errors and not able to push the opponent back, that hurts his game. Forehand Coric, the backhand of Casper has a lob way up high. Ruud has a really good lob. It's a backhand to the forehand of Coric. Forehand cross court to the forehand of Ruud. Forehand Coric. The backhand of Ruud. Backhand Coric. Inside out. What a good shot. That's a great get from Ruud, though. Squash shot. Backhand down the middle. Forehand. And inside out. Now cross court from Coric. Ruud defending. Can't do it. It's in the ground. Coric saves a break point. Early stages. We're going to see a lot of long rallies. I feel confident about that. We'll see a lot of long rallies. Dutchie, Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. What's your interpretation of Djokovic's latest match? Yeah, I mean, just Djokovic serving so well, just ruthless performance really from where he was last year. I thought it was pretty much pitch perfect. His serving has gotten so good. It's amazing what Ivan Nisevic has done with the Djokovic serve and just how he's improved that shot. What I'd say about Novak after this rally, backhand Ruud, cross court to the backhand of Coric, forehand Ruud, backhand of Coric, it's deuce, backhand defending, Ruud knows it's out though. Coric gets to game point. What I'd say about Novak is he's improving every single part of his game. He's crafting, perfecting every part of the Novak Djokovic game. And yes, his legs are tired. He's 36, almost 37. But he can still hit it forehand pretty hard. He can still hit a good forehand. He can still hit good volleys. He's perfecting every part of the game. And the thing is, he's above average for athleticism for the tour. Absolutely. Even at 36 years old. So he's still incredibly good athletically, even if not where he was a few, maybe 5, 10, 15 years ago, at least 10 years ago. But he's still in a really good physical space, and his volley is as good as it's ever been. In my opinion, his serve is as good as it's ever been. His forehand in 2023 was as good as ever. So that's what it is. Novak is just perfecting and crafting his game. It's crazy. By the way, it's 2 games all. Novak could beat guys wearing a blindfold. That's true. That's true. What times does Ruud finish this game? It's a good question. I don't know. This match might finish after the new year for me. This match might finish in 2023 or 2024. So, so who knows? Who knows, you know? This match might finish in 2024. Serve out wide is good serve from Casper. It's 30 love. Did you see Djokovic crash the Team China press conference? Zhang called him an idiot, an idol. Yeah, I saw that. I thought it was funny. Listen, what people don't understand about professional tennis players is that they're fans of these players as much as anybody else, if not more. Listen, if you want to play tennis and do this your whole life, you got to be a fan of this sport, first and foremost. You're not going to be able to play if you don't enjoy it a little bit. These people are fans of Djokovic. These people are fans of Federer. They look up to these guys to see what's the height of the sport and what they're trying to get to. These people respect these players, and it was so funny to see Zhang just be like fangirling over Djokovic. And it's just such a cool moment. And by the way, I know I butcher the Chinese players' names. I apologize for that. I'm trying to learn pronunciation of players better going into 2024. That's a big goal for me, to do pronunciation better for players, which has only gotten harder now that the ATP site changed, because you used to be able to click on the thing, it'll tell you the pronunciation. But anyway. Oh, what a shot from Casper. The talent coming out in spades. 3-2. 3-2. Robert, my first wrong prediction of many. Tsitsipas wins the French. Robert, I kind of respect your opinions, though. You said Medvedev would beat Alcaraz at the U.S. Open. I remember that, Robert. You called it. Tsitsipas at the French Open, I could see it. I don't know about next year, but Tsitsipas might want to go ahead and win the French Open if he's ever going to do it. If Tsitsipas is going to win the French Open, he might want to go ahead and do it when it's Djokovic at 37 years old, Alcaraz just turning 21 years old. Because listen, Alcaraz isn't at his peak yet. You know what I mean? So Tsitsipas is only going to get harder and harder to beat Alcaraz. He's probably not going to beat Alcaraz anyway. But if he wants to beat the guy who's going to beat Alcaraz, you know what I mean? Tsitsipas might want to go ahead and do it. So who knows? Zhang is really cute. Yeah, she is. She clearly digs Nole immensely. Yeah. Well, yeah. Big fans. That sarcasm. Boy, that ain't happening. This year's Rublev, Golden Slam. That's what we're going for. Rublev, Golden Slam. It's coming. It's coming whether you want it or not. Andre Rublev, Golden Slam. By the way, New Year's. Happy New Year's, Quality Shot Tennis fans. If you're just joining in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll do more live streams. Rafa's back. I might wake up at 4 a.m. here just to watch Rafa playing in Australia against Dominic Thiem. Who knows? Who knows? By the way, New Year's, Brazil, most of Brazil, Argentina, Chile, South America just gone to 2024. At 11, Venezuela, Bolivia, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, some parts of Canada, they're going to be in 2024, Venezuela, Puerto Rico. And then East Coast. So New York, Atlanta, Detroit. I'm going to be in about 2 hours in 2024. Then Central US at 1 a.m. And then Pacific time zone, Mountain time zone US at 3 a.m. Eastern time. But yeah. But we're getting into 2024, guys. We're getting in there soon. He's lost every major quarterfinal. Yeah, he's like 0-10 now. Rublev's got to get over that quarterfinal hump, no doubt about it. Backhand slice, the forehand of Coric. Forehand Ruud. The forehand of Coric. Backhand Ruud. Lob way up high. Overhead Coric. That's not a great overhead, to be honest. Another overhead. That's put away. But listen, Coric's overhead isn't that good. Ruud is going to be lobbing a lot. Because Casper has a very good lob. In my opinion, one of the best lobs on the tour. Pretty underrated. So if Coric isn't going to come up with good overheads, then that might be a play for Casper. Hey, what's up, Carmeno? Nice to see you, Anthony. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Carmeno. Good to see you. What's up? What's up? I like the new profile pic too, Sunset. That's cool. 15 left here for Borna. Yeah, it's the first match call of 2024 for Quality Shot Tennis. Backhand Ruud, the backhand of Coric. That's a shot down the line that goes out. 15 all. 15 all. Blue, do you sports bet? I do not. I do not sports bet. Forehand Coric, cross court. It's another lob from Casper over at Coric. It's not put away, though. Ruud is still there. Another lob. Smash. Okay, that one's put away from Coric, though. That was a good smash. 30-15. Wasn't easy. Wasn't easy. No I sports play. Sometimes I sports watch. Okay, Ghost. Me too. Osaka won nice. Oh, there you go, Osaka. Who else was playing? There's somebody else on court, too. Was it Hubie Hurkacz? Yeah, Hurkacz and Davidovich Fokina. Hurkacz took the first set. Fokina's up 5-2. Another match going on in United Cup. Backhand slice of Coric. Backhand slice Casper. The forehand of Coric. Backhand Casper. The forehand of Ruud. That's in the net. 40-15. Already a pretty long first 6 games. 28 minutes. Going to head out. Happy New Year, everybody. All right, no problem, Dutchie. Happy New Year. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I mean, listen, this match, it doesn't have like the biggest stakes on it, but I wanted to watch it because, well, that started off 2024 season, both big talents. And it's two guys trying to find their form out there, but I like both players and I think they can. So hopefully they do. 3-3. And listen, both players kind of remind me of each other. They're both pretty similar. Like I said earlier, just defensive baseliners. Casper, by the way, is 11th in the world. Coric is 37th in the world. They played one time before. Coric won their first meeting. It was in St. Petersburg. Coric won in a tight 3-set match. So they played one time before, but it was all the way in 2019 when Casper really was not the player he became. So Casper was like 20, I think. Smash put away from Casper. Good shot. 15 love. We're still early stages. Let's see if this heats up. This is a great matchup. Is this opening round 2? Yes, it's opening round, Carmeno. Knockout stages. Yeah. So Croatia won the first match. So Casper needs to win this to keep them in. Keep Norway in the matchup. Because remember, it's United Cup. I personally really like United Cup. I think it's a good way to begin the year personally. And I think that I always wanted to see a United men's and women's event. And the fact that it counts for points, it's not just ATP, WTA sanctioned like the Laver Cup, but they went one step further. It counts for points, which I think is really cool. I think it's a really cool way to start the season. I think it pushes tennis forward in the way that needs to go. So it just kind of makes sense. Ben Shelton is on at the moment. Yeah, let me check that out. Hey, what's up, Gregs? What's up, Gregs? Happy New Year. Anthony, I saw a pretty good video today about Shapo's decline. Yeah, that's it. Shout out to Andrew with Colt Tennis. Do you think he can get himself back in form this year? That's a great question. Really solid question. I'll answer it after this point. Casper serving at 40 love. Casper at the line to get to 4-3. Serve out wide. Back in Coric. The backhand of Ruud. Comes in. Ooh, that's a good eye from Casper. Leaves the backhand. Goes out. Do you think he can get himself back in form this year? Listen, the thing about Shapovalov, right, Dennis, is obviously this guy is super flashy. This guy has all of the talent in the world. He just can't quite figure out the shot selection. He can't quite figure out the serve, right? And it's a thing of, I don't know how much I've seen him really going forward with the improvements he needs to make. I don't know if I've seen him consistently trying to get those improvements. That would at least make me feel excited about Shapo. If I could see him steadily improving. I don't see those improvements, which is a real shame. Because when he was 18, 19, not only was he a flashy, out of this world talent, like now Alcaraz is, not only was he a talent, he came out onto the scene. He won 26 matches at the Masters 1000 level as a teenager. This guy won a lot, super young. He beat Rafa, super young. This was a guy who was on everyone's radars. So the thing is, I just haven't seen him improving. He was a really, he had great potential as a teenager, a lot of really solid results. Shanghai final as well. I just haven't seen those improvements. He's a bit wild. Like I said, the shot selection. It's hard when you have so many options to figure out which shot to hit. That's why Alcaraz is so impressive. He has so many options, and already at 19, 20 years old, he can figure out how to win matches with so many tools. That's what makes Alcaraz so crazy. Let's see what Chapo can do. I would compare, it might sound crazy, but like Nick Kyrgios, like Chapo might have a 2022 Nick Kyrgios season. You know what I mean? And he's not like Nick, because Chapo definitely seems like a much nicer chap than Nick is for the most part. No, not a real shame to Nick, but on court, but so it's not a big comparison to that way. And but just in terms of how wild they are and not being able to really maximize their talents, I really think that Chapo could have one of those seasons if he really puts his head down and shows the absolutely incredible talent we all know that he has. I don't know if it's this year though. I do believe that he wants to improve. Just like deep down, I always believe that Nick wants to improve, Kyrgios. So let's hope that Chapo has one of those seasons. I don't predict this year, but I think any year in the next 5-6 years, if he really puts his head down like I think he can and really gives his all, who knows? Because this guy is a one-handed backhand masterclass, talented player. If he plays his best, tries his all, and is in the right mental spot, not hitting lots of errors and playing smart. That's what I hope to see from Chapo. So, hey, thank you, Robert, for the 10. Appreciate you, Robert. Robert, you're a legend. That's it, Zerafine. Thank you. Thank you. I just really like Chapo's muscular sort of style without leaping back and spectacular. Yeah, he hit some crazy shots for sure. All right, love 15 here for Casper. Coric serving at 3-4. Serve down the tee, backhand Casper. The forehand of Coric. We're kind of getting into it now. Just catch the line. A lot of lobs from Casper. That's a forehand put away from Coric. It's kind of interesting. Casper is still trying those lobs. I don't think it's worked one time. I don't think Casper's lobs have worked, but he's going for it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. By the way, it's Anthony Hirsch here on the call for Quality Shot Tennis. My phone is dying. Be right back. All right. Hope you come back, Ghost. Coric serving at 30-15. Let's see if this gets more interesting at the business end of the set. Forehand goes out. Not a whole lot of drama so far in the match, to be honest. A break point early on for Coric, for Borna. But outside of that, not a lot of drama. We'll see if that changes. Coric out the line, 40-15, 3-4. Just an hour and a half till 2024 for me. That's a good serve down the tee from Coric. 4-4. 4-4 for Borna. 4-4 Borna. Chapo's more into looking cool on court than playing the right shots. It's a shame. Hey, what's up, Sean Power? What's up, Sean? Yeah, I agree. He's not really into playing the right shots. He's into playing the cool-looking shots, which is not the ideal. He's kind of had a break. He's been injured. Listen, maybe we see a new and improved Chapo right after injury, but the truth is it takes time. It takes time, especially from where he's at. Hopefully we see minimal improvements. You see it with a guy like Yannick. He's just been improving steadily. You saw like a guy like with Djokovic at the start of his career. Djokovic was way behind Roger and Rafa at the start of his career. This guy was having physical struggles. He was having so many issues. He was hitting a lot of drop shots. He didn't really have a good serve. Novak said, you know what? I'm going to put my head down. I'm going to work, and I'm going to figure out what works for me. Shapo needs to figure out what works for him, and it takes time, but he's got to do it. I'm hoping that eventually we see that version of Shapo, though. Come back, Ghosty. We need your weirdness. Come back soon, Ghosty. Forehand, that's in top the net from Borna. 30 love. Anyone see the snake on court in Brisbane yesterday? Yeah, that's crazy, Joseph. That's just... I saw a lot of people making jokes about Australia and stuff. I don't know if you have any comments on that, but it was a crazy moment for sure to see that. Yeah, Joseph, Australia don't play just a random venomous snake on the court. Absolutely. 81% humidity in Sydney. Yeah. You don't play around with the heat in Sydney. That's crazy. It is hot. Hey, what's up, Conrad? Franquant, what is Borna? Yo, long time ago. Hey, what's up? What's up? Been a while since the stream. Yep. Kick serve into the net from Ruud. 30-15. Let's go. Need Ruud to cash parlay. Okay, okay, Will. All right. 30-15. Juice. Hey, what's up, Juice? Juice making jokes about Australia. There were a few pesky teenagers making some jokes about Australia. I saw it on tennis Twitter on the socials. There's some people making jokes. Oh, beautiful backhand winner from Borna. That's what I mean. These guys bring such a good talent, and the way they hit their shots kind of remind me of each other. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Like I said earlier, Coric is 1-0 over Ruud in their head-to-head, but the one time they played was in 2019. I don't know what to think with Ruud anymore. Last year was incredibly strange. I kind of expected him to dip. I mean, listen, he would have so much pressure on him going into 2023 after 2022, but I'm not just going to sit here and defend him. It was disappointing. He ended the season disappointingly. But he's so talented and seems like he has such a consistent kind of good, hardworking mentality about him. He should be winning. So 2024 is going to be a big season for Casper to really prove himself again and not fall behind the pack completely. Even if his upside is let's see if his upside is even up there with some of these other younger guys. Casper only turned 25, I believe a few days ago. So Ruud clear of any Borna there is. There you go. We've had crazy weather recently, storms, floods. Oh, damn. Stay safe, Joseph. That's crazy. Hey, what's up, Juice? Good to have you. How's 2024, Juicy? Yeah, let me know if you're in 2024. Listen, you guys got to prepare me for 2024. If y'all are in 2024, let me know what 2024 is like. I don't want to go in there blindfolded. I fear the venomous snakes and huntsman spiders. Other than that, I'm good. Yeah, snakes are crazy. I can do spiders. Well, not venomous ones. I don't think anyone can, but I think if you're not scared, if you're not scared of spiders, that's cool. If you're not scared of venomous spiders, then there's something wrong with you. So, anyway. Joseph is the same as 2023. Insane. Fair enough. I'm waiting for 2025 to make my mind up. Okay, fair enough. I think that's fair. Casper's still young. He has time. I think that's fair. I kind of, to be honest, I kind of agree that starting 2025, maybe 2026, that's when most players peak, right? Most players don't peak when they're 22, 23. Look at Novak. Novak's 36. He just had one of the best seasons of his life. These players, they have time. We don't really think about it. These players have time. We hope that a guy like Dominic Thiem, we hope that he still has time. He was such a good addition to tennis. All right, Coric here serving at 4-5. Coric at the line. Serve out wide, forehand, Ruud. Forehand to Coric. Backhand Ruud, way up high. Smash from Coric. That's put away. Opposite corner. 15 love for Borna. 15 love. A snake. Yeah, there's a snake on court during the Dominic Thiem match, I'd like to say. Borna starting 2024 at the loss. Peak 2024 is early this year. All right, let's see. He's not playing badly so far. It's been a pretty solid match from both. Pretty solid. Nothing crazy so far. I've given up on 2024, bring on 2025. It just started. What happened? 15 love for Coric. Backhand, cross court, it's a good shot. 30 love. 2023 has been a crazy year. For me, it's been a crazy year. I started working for this channel, QualityShot Tennis. I hope to work for it for a while longer. It's been so good. I started my own YouTube channel, tennis YouTube channel, Anthony's Tennis Hub, which has been great. I got to go to the Atlanta Open, interview players like Kei Nishikori, Taylor Fritz. Oh, I gotta tell you guys something. There's something I gotta tell you. Big news. Some of you might have seen it if you follow me on social media, but something crazy happened. Forehand, way up high. That's a lob from Borna now. That's going to go in. What a shot. What a good defense. Solid as you like from Casper. OMG, I saw a video of a carpet python just hanging out on someone's patio in Australia. I would die. Yeah. Sounds scary. All right. For anybody who doesn't know, on Twitter/X, Andy Murray retweeted my tweet. Murray never tweets. Andy Murray retweeted my tweet, which was it was a cool moment for me. It's just a retweet. He probably didn't even see my account, probably. I don't know. But I'm sure he checks a little bit when he retweets the people who post it. But I was like, that's such a cool moment for me because I posted a stat about Andy Murray and he retweeted my tweet. And it was just like, it was a special moment for me. As somebody who watched Andy Murray in so many Grand Slam finals, watched the height of those matches, got excited about Murray, even very early on. I watched a Murray match back in 2008. Like, just having an interaction with a guy like that, it's just like a great privilege. I'm so grateful for that. So it was a really cool moment for me. And yeah, he never tweets as well, which made it more special. So I was happy about that. It's a good forehand. Casper Ruud's forehand, huge RPMs. Huge RPMs on the Casper forehand. 30 all. Casper is 2 points away from the first set. That's an ace from Borna. Very solid serve, 40-30. Juice, I've never seen snow. Wow. Joseph, I've never seen snow either. It barely snows over here, but it snowed a couple times. That's crazy. Yeah, different parts of the world, right? Spiders should be just classed as common pets in Australia now. There you go. We don't have bears and cougars. Fair enough. Yeah, we got a lot of bears down here in Georgia, where I'm at in the U.S. Serve from Borna. Kick serve. That goes wide. Enigma Murray doesn't seem like a social media guy. Yeah, he really isn't. Like, Murray will post like the most random stuff on social media, which is fine. All right, 40-30 here for Borna. Back in Casper. Cross court into the back end of Coric. Back end slice Casper. The forehand of Coric. That goes out. Deuce. That goes out. It's deuce. Canadian winter seems amazing to me, but it's different, I guess, when you've lived there since birth. Yeah. Yeah, here, even in December, it's not that cold. Like, it doesn't get that cold here. Like, usually, like, during the afternoons, 40 Fahrenheit is about as cold as it gets down here during the, like, at night, it gets colder, but usually it doesn't get that much colder than that. Maybe 35. All right, Ruud is 2 points away from taking the first set. It's been a long first set. 46 minutes so far. Coric, the forehand of Ruud down the middle. Forehand Coric. The forehand of Casper. Forehand Coric. The backhand of Casper extends into the shot. Backhand of Coric. The forehand of Ruud. Forehand Coric. The forehand of Casper inside out. That goes out. Set point number uno for Casper Ruud. He's 1 point away from taking this first set. One point away from taking this first set. Advantage at 5-4. Respect, yeah. I mean, listen, I think Casper is a great player. I got all the respect for Ruud. I got the respect. I like that term. I like that term, Greg. It's a set point here for Casper. Just catch the line from Casper. Forehand from Casper into the backhand of Coric. Forehand Casper. The backhand of Coric. The forehand of Casper. Into the forehand of Casper. Cross court. That might be too good. Nope. Coric gets to it. Forehand inside in. Right back to Coric. Forehand volley. Ruud. That's going to be too good from Casper. Showing off the hands. Casper's 3-0 in sets to start off 2024. Kind of. It's still 2023 for me, but to start off his 2023 season, Casper comes through a 47-minute long first set. Most of the length of that set, by the way, was the rallies. These guys are playing a lot of elongated rallies, so that's what you come to enjoy. Yeah, Casper's a great player. Listen, you don't get to the ATP finals and then get to the final of the ATP finals, get to 3 major finals without that meaning anything. You don't beat Zverev in Miami when Zverev is a top 5 player. That doesn't mean anything. You don't play the way that Ruud played in Roland Garros this year. That doesn't mean anything. Ruud, I got respect for Ruud. He's a pretty talented player. He doesn't play crazy like Alcaraz, but he's a pretty talented player. Very effective player. Both these guys very effective on the court. Coric is sometimes called a baby Djokovic. That's a nickname for Borna Coric. I had a small lizard on my doorstep last week. Only in Australia, Joseph. That sounds crazy. Only in Oz. Ruud is a clay man juice. Yeah, but I don't think he's only a clay man. Clay is by far his best surface. I think this is what I would say. I think we should see Casper as a top guy on clay courts. I don't know if he's a top guy on other surfaces, but I think he can play really well on other surfaces too. But for hard courts, meaning hard courts. I was going to say only outdoor hard courts, but even on indoor hard courts, he showed that he can play pretty well. So who knows, you know? Ruud is exceptional on clay. Absolutely. I think potentially top 5 level on clay. Top 5 level, at least top 10 level on clay courts. That's my opinion about it. Even at French Open this year against Djokovic, especially in the first set, he was playing amazing. He nearly took the first set against Djokovic. If he took the first set, who knows? I got respect for Casper. The top spin, he's like a righty Rafa with the high RPM forehands. I got respect for Casper. Absolutely. Casper, yeah. Yeah, Casper's great. He's one of my faves for sure. Snow's fun until you find out how difficult it makes everything. Yeah, that's true. Hard to get out of the house. Ruud won the only point for Europe at Laver Cup. Yes, that's true as well against Tommy Paul. 7-6, 6-2. He played a good match there. So I saw this comment earlier, but I missed it. It was asking for me about predictions for United Cup. Let me see where that's at. There you go. Joseph, predictions for United Cup. So I think the U.S. is going to do well again. But I'm going to look at the draw. I'm going to look at the draw and who's playing, and then I'll give my real prediction. To be honest, I haven't had a lot of time to look at the United Cup and who's playing and stuff. I've looked at a little bit. I did look at the initial full schedule and highlighted the kind of best matches to look out for when that kind of schedule came out. But I haven't looked a lot at it, so I'll look at it a little bit. Poland looks good. Yes, Poland is a good one. Poland and U.S. look good for sure. Canada would have been pretty good if Felix played, especially since Fernandez is on something. Fernandez has won 13 of her last 14 matches, including winning the Billie Jean King Cup for Canada. She was absolutely the MVP for Canada there. So she likes playing for her country. But Felix got injured, so not ideal. Forehand Casper. The way Casper can run around his backhand is ridiculous. Forehand inside out. Backhand slice. Oh, made a mess of it, did Casper. Forehand volley well away. That's confidence. Some people say confidence. What are you talking about? Everybody on a tennis court is confidence. They're professional players. Nope. Not fully. They are to an extent, yes, because they've had great success in their careers. But a guy like Casper Ruud, that's the difference of him making that volley and not making that volley. That's the difference of him coming off of 2022 and him coming off 2023. Did way better in 2022. That was lack of confidence, missing that volley. Forehand down the middle. At least that's what it seems like. Backhand, cross court to the backhand of Coric. Backhand, the forehand of Coric, picked up. Forehand Ruud. Ooh, misses a forehand. Two bad errors from Casper. 15-40. Coric with a chance to break back in the second set. Coric with a chance to break back. Ooh, love tennis starting back up, guys. This is an appetizer. We got Rafa taking on Dominic Thiem comeback. We got Australian Open on the horizon. Men's and women's. It's a lot of fun stuff coming. A lot to talk about, too. 15-40. Coric here returning. It's a let from Casper. Let from Casper. Layla, yep. Layla looked good yesterday, yeah. Go Layla, that's it. Yeah, Layla's a great watch, no doubt. Fan favorite. Serve, Ruud, forehand. Casper picked up to the backhand of Coric, backhand Ruud. The backhand of Coric, forehand of Casper. The forehand of Coric, forehand Casper. The backhand of Coric, backhand Ruud. To the backhand of Coric. That goes long. 30-40. It is 30-40. Coric is visibly frustrated at that miss. Is the Ruud match on now, Derek? Yeah. I'm doing a play-by-play. Doing a live play-by-play for the call. Fritz and Demonor later. Yeah, that should be a good one. Listen, I think Demonor is a really good test for Taylor at the start of the year. Demonor is up 5-3 on Fritz in their head-to-head, but Taylor has won 3 of their last 4 matches. But most of them are really close. Fritz and Demonor is kind of an underrated rivalry. They got a good one there. When Fritz won Indian Wells, one of his the closest he was going out of that event was to Demonor. Demonor was, I believe, either 2 points away or match point up on Fritz in that tournament. I remember watching that match as it happened. Really good match at that Indian Wells event that Fritz won. So that's a good test for Taylor. Back in Coric. What a lob from Coric. Ooh, that goes out. Ruud says, get away from here. Go out. Go out. Osaka, Rafa, Wozniacki, and Kerber all returning. Yeah, we got the defensive players coming back to the tour. They said, "Hey, enough of this hard hitting." Well, we know that Angie Kerber can hit a pretty good forehand down the line. We know Rafa can kind of tussle that forehand if he wants to. And Wozniacki, she wasn't playing all defense versus Kvitova last year at the U.S. Open, so they are defensive. They're not fully defensive, but we're getting more of those defensive players coming back. And then Osaka, who's not defensive one bit. Advantage for Casper. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of players come back. Somebody mentioned Shapo earlier in the stream. I believe it was Ghost. So Shapo, he's come back. Who else has come back? Is anybody else come back? I would want Del Potro to come back, but it doesn't seem like that's in the cards. Del Potro won last U.S. Open. That's my dream. Doesn't seem like it'll happen. What an underachiever was Delpo. It doesn't seem like he's come back anymore. Forehand Casper put away. 1-0 for Casper. 6-4, 1-0. Runs to his chair. Love this energy from Casper. He wants a good start to his year. Casper, listen, it's important for Casper to start his year off well. In fact, I'm going to look at a couple of things on Wikipedia during the changeover real quick here. Use Wikipedia as my tool. I'm going to look up Casper Ruud's Australian Open results in the past because I don't think they've been very good, to be honest. Casper Ruud's Australian Open results. He didn't play Australian Open 2022. And he lost in the second round last year. Who was that to? Brooksby, I remember, against Jensen Brooksby. Then in 2020, he lost in the first round. 2021, he got to the 4th round. So that's pretty good. But for the most part, Australia has been tough for him. So he's going to want to do better than he has the last couple of years. Does Casper. Casper lost to Rublev in the 4th round. He actually retired in that match. So anyway, Casper will want to do better in Australia. He's playing anytime soon. No Enigma is announced. He hasn't announced anything yet other than his withdrawal from the AO. Yeah, he's dealing with like a couple of injuries, which is not good. Should have heard the sound of the tennis ball with the Osaka racket today. Anthony, it was music to my ears. Tennis has missed that sound. Naomi Osaka to me is like the definition of you don't miss something till it's gone. Like as soon as like Osaka stopped playing, like a month after Osaka stopped playing, I was like, man. I kind of took Osaka for granted. I was like, I want to see Osaka back. Her beautiful ball striking, huge hitting. I want Osaka back on tour. I'm so glad she's back, to be honest. Forehand Casper, the backhand of Coric. Backhand Ruud, the forehand of Coric. Forehand Ruud, The forehand of Coric, good one. Back in Ruud. Back into Coric. Some high-level hitting from back the court. Should be pretty encouraging for both guys. But a couple too many errors from Coric. Too many errors from Coric. Del Potro's forehand was, one of the best forehands I've seen. It was crazy. His forehand on the run, we don't see him like that anymore. Cilic 2 in Hong Kong. Is that right? Is Marine already planned his comeback? Very good news if true. Demon is always trouble. Yeah. Demon is trouble. Where are you watching? Like, where are you watching it from? Tennis TV. I'm just on Tennis TV over here. Shoppa playing anywhere before the AO? I don't think so. She'll also come back Hong Kong. Yeah, thanks, Joseph. Yeah, I didn't see that. Her movement was amazing considering she gave birth a few months ago. All of the moms coming back to tour is crazy. Like, that's so crazy. Like, it's becoming normal and normalized, but, like, that's just wild. But it's cool to see. And you want to see all those players back playing, so. I still think Naomi can have some good success, no doubt about it. Every time she's reached a quarterfinal of a major, she's won that major. So if she has a good run at a major, you don't want to count her out from taking the whole title, especially on a hard court. By the way, love 30 here for Casper. This might be a chance for Casper to run away with this. Love 30. So happy to have a Quality Shot 10 stream back. Having a good time. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Love 30. Casper. About to return. Serve down the tee. That's in the net from Casper. 15-30. 15-30. Hey, what's up, Margot girl? Hey, Anthony. Hey, what's up? Just quick hello and say Happy New Year and all the best to you. Hey, I appreciate Margot girl. I don't know if you're already headed out. Sorry about that. But happy for you to be in here. Layla was incredible yesterday. Bailed us out again. There you go for the Canadians. All right, 15-30. Still chances here for Casper. Still chances here for Casper Ruud. Backhand Ruud. The backhand of Casper. Backhand Ruud. The backhand of Casper. Cross court. Backhand Ruud slice. Ooh, that goes out. George fist bumps. George fist bumps. He still believes. 30-all. Roddico and like happy and relaxed in her interview. I'm very hopeful for her. Yeah, I'd like to see her back. I'd like to see her back, Sean. I mean, listen, anybody who can win 10 different matches, straight set matches in a Grand Slam at 18 years old, that is a player to watch. So I hope she comes back. She has a lot of upside. Going to any events this coming year? Yes. I don't know which ones. Atlanta for sure. U.S. Open for sure. I will be stopping by U.S. Open. If anybody else is going to U.S. Open, please let me know. We can have even a little bit of a fan meetup. That would be great. If anybody's going to Wimbledon, you can meet up with Faison at Wimbledon. Then you can meet up with me at the U.S. Open. That'd be great. That'd be fun. Maybe even David will come down to Wimbledon too. Who knows? I can't speak for him though. But I'll be at the U.S. Open. I think Faison said he'll be at Wimbledon. So very cool. Laver Cup was some humiliation for Europe. LOL. USA again. Maybe Poland. Yeah, I think they're the two favorites. Poland with Hurkacz and Swiatek. Hurkacz Swiatek is is a hard team to beat. By the way, I want to look at Hurkacz's score. He's playing at the moment. Forehand that just stays in. Forehand Ruud. He's attacking this one. Ooh, misses it though. Ruud trying to find that range on the forehand. Coric has some injury, by the way. This isn't looking good for Borna Coric. Oh, Coric is either cramping or something. I'm going to listen in here. I don't know when Coric hurt it, but let me look here. Oh, Coric got hit by a ball. He got hit by a ball in the place you don't want to hit it. Coric got a ball right to the place you don't want a ball hit to. Bounced off the wall. It's not good. It's not good. That is honestly, that could be a bad injury. So Ruud about to serve here. I don't know if he's able to have time to recover. It's one game all. Let's see how he looks these next couple of points. Emma 10 straight without losing the set. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Marina? Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody coming in. Happy New Year. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Quality Shot Tennis. We're going to have matches all throughout the year. Olympics, Grand Slams, more from the United Cup, Rafa's return. 2024 is going to be bananas. So if you want to check in for a bananas 2024, don't forget to subscribe. We have more streams. Anthony Hirsch here on the call. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. Serve out wide. Coric. Ruud forehand. Back in Coric. Oh, what a pass. Oh, he just missed it. Coric just missed it. Nearly the shot of the match. Cilic come back will be intriguing. Marin Cilic is one of the most underrated players. And he's not underrated as in like he should have won 10 Grand Slams. I think very few would argue, no offense to Marin, that he should have won 10 Grand Slams. But he's underrated, and literally he's done things. Like he's reached 3 Grand Slam finals all at 3 different tournaments. Like he lost to Federer in 2 of them, I think. Like he lost to who was the other one? I forget. Oh, and he won the other one. And he's got a major in his belt. Super consistent player. Like he's reached semifinals at all 4 majors, which is something that only a few players can say. Ferrer, Del Potro, they can't say that. Nishikori, players like that, they can't say that. Cilic literally has the resume of somebody who should be talked about. Like he's never even in the conversation, which is crazy. Backhand in the net from Schwartz, 30-15. Cilic is forgotten about, but he's good. Emma's wins in the U.S. Open included Bencic and Sakkari without dropping a set. We won't see a run like that in a long time. Coming through qualifying, I mean, just mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah, she has a ton of upside. I really hope we see more of Emma. And I hope that Layla continues doing well as well. We need another Layla-Emma match. It was super intriguing. Listen, they're connected together for life now. A lot of times when people hear Fernandez, they think Raducanu. When people hear Raducanu, they think Fernandez. Certainly in specific contexts. Like, people want to see that rivalry continue. Aggression versus, not defense, but more kind of crafty play from Fernandez. Backhand's just not quite good enough from Coric. By the way, you kind of feel like Casper has a really good chance to take this match. Coric has shown up pretty good. Some pretty decent signs, especially since this is Coric's first pro-level match since the U.S. Open. But he's just slightly off. Just hitting an error a little bit too early. Casper actually looks pretty solid for at least compared to last year, for a lot of last year. So it's really good signs for Casper, decent signs for Coric, but it looks like Casper is the better player. I would be mildly shocked at this point if Coric comes back, but not fully shocked. Like it's still pretty close. If you see Nole, tell him what's up for me, LOL. Okay, I'll shout it out. I'll say what's up. Enigma says hi. That'd be awesome to get to meet Djokovic and all these guys. That'd be awesome. I doubt that'll happen though, but never know. Not counting anything out. Happy New Year, Robert, as well. Happy New Year, Marina. That's it. Backhand Coric, the backhand of Casper. Backhand Coric, the backhand of Casper. Forehand Coric, that's in the net. 2-1 for Casper. 2-1 for Casper Ruud. Comeback after a baby is bigger than Rafa's comeback. Yeah, I mean, Rafa is the better player than Osaka in general so far. Like, Rafa, after Rafa won the French Open last year, but for many people, he was the greatest player that ever played. Like, Osaka's not quite at that level so far. She's certainly one of the best hardcourt players of the last, I don't know how many years, and she's a very, very good player, still pretty young, so she has a lot of potential to still add to her resume. But in terms of what I'm trying, that came off a little bit wrong. Rafa's results are better overall than Osaka's, but just the fact that Osaka's coming back from that, from having a kid, definitely makes it like more impressive, or just as impressive, like that. And it's a great to see Osaka back on tour. So, well, it's edging towards 5 a.m. here, so I'm leaving you all now. Bye. All right, see you later, Carmenu. Yeah, both great comebacks to see Osaka and Rafa. So if you had to take a money line, would it be Alex Demon or Taylor Fritz? Fritz. I'm taking Taylor. I think Fritz is the bet because Fritz has won 3 of their last 4 matches. And I don't know. I kind of liked how Taylor played for the most part against Nori in the first match. And yeah, I would bet on Fritz. He's the higher ranked player. I think Fritz is going to take it. I do think it's going to be close. I personally wouldn't bet on the match, but just because it is so close, but I would take Taylor. By the way, guys, don't forget to like the stream if you are enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Don't forget to sub if you are new. Carmeno, take care. Yeah. See you later, Carmeno. Hopefully you guys join in for the next one. Fritz got a way better serve. Yes. Fritz has a better serve, but Demonor has the better movement. It's actually a really good matchup. Demonor has way better movement than Fritz. Better backhand as well. So Demonor's got his strengths. But is Demonor as consistent and effective moving into the court as Fritz, as playing aggressive? Fritz's aggression might be too much for Demonor. So, but we'll see. Fritz has to play more consistent than he did against a lot of players last year. And if it does get super close, he has to finish off the match. That's what Taylor just wasn't doing in the second half of last year. He was losing a lot of matches he shouldn't have been losing. A lot from up match point, which is crazy. That's lack of confidence. That's what lack of confidence will do for you in tennis. Honestly. Torture at the line 1-2. At the line 1-2. About to serve. Ruud returning. Coric serve. Kick serve to the forehand of Casper. Forehand Coric. The backhand of Casper. Backhand Coric. Forehand of Casper. Backhand Coric down the line. What a shot. Ooh, Casper can't get to it. Great backhand down the line from Coric. 15 love. 15 love. What's Fritzy Witzy's ranking right now? Fritzy Witzy's ranking is number 10. Taylor is number 10 in the world. Just think Alex lacks power. Yeah. Demonor improved on Demonor's speed is some of the most crazy and impressive I've ever seen in tennis. But one thing I will say is Demonor has really improved at his defense to offense and making sure his defense is super effective, which his defense is super crucial to his game. And he's really become a problem for a lot of players. Another great backhand from Coric. What a lob from Casper. That's a classic Coric shot. I've seen him hit that before. Squash shot, running backwards. It's a good shot. Ruud apologizes, but that was a great lob from Ruud. 15-all. Ruud has one of my favorite lobs on the tour. I really think it's a very good one. Squash shot lob. Squash shot from Coric, run backwards. One of the points of the match so far. Drop shot from Casper. 15-all. Fritz was funny off court last year. He did a YouTube video of Misfits Minds. Funny ass. Yeah, Misfit Minds. Yeah, listen, I like that from Taylor. I love these players going on podcasts and like appearing more in the public eye. Like that's what we want from tennis players. I think that's the next step, partially. And I would say particularly in tennis, even in regards to other sports. I'll tell you why. Back in Casper, that goes wide. Just my opinion. Just my personal opinion. Because in tennis, you're just alone out there. It's all you. Tennis is a super emotional sport. Like it's so high drama, such small margins. It's only you out there. Like people like to get attached to certain players and cheer on one player. If you can see more of that player's personality, the better it is for tennis, I think. That's why I like the UTS kind of genuine off-court chats that they do now, like they did between Casper Ruud and Benoit Paire, if anybody saw that. And also Alexander Bublik. I like those. I like that type of stuff. Forehand Ruud down line. Ooh, what a winner from Casper. That's the shot of the match so far. Forehand screamer from Casper, 30-all. Casper Ruud, not known for his hard forehands, but that was one. Yeah, Taylor is a super genuine guy. When I got to do a short interview with Fritz last year, or not an interview, like it wasn't one-on-one interview, but when I got to interview him last year, he appeared as like one of the most genuine guys. Like he was pretty funny off court as well. So just a very small experience for me, but he seemed pretty genuine. Everything I've seen him in, he seems like a pretty genuine guy. So I like Fritz for sure. And he's a hard worker. Drop shot from Casper. What a drop shot from Casper Ruud. He's at 30-40. He's got a break point. By the way, Happy New Year to anybody who it just turned New Year to. Who it just turned New Year to. Let's see. I'm looking at all the time zones. Venezuela, Bolivia, Puerto Rico. Happy New Year to all of you guys. All of you guys watching. If there's any Bolivians in the chat, shout out. Shout out Bolivia. You know? Happy New Year, Kathy Seal. There you go. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. Have a great night and stay safe. I appreciate Kathy. Yeah. Back to everybody. Happy New Year's, everybody. Everybody celebrating. Happy New Year's. We're watching the Casper Ruud Borna Coric match. And it's awesome. I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good match. I was pretty compelled by this match because, like I said, these are two guys that don't have the best form, but I believe in both of these players. I really do. I am high on both of these guys. So I'm hoping that both of them can find their best form. Again, it's a good serve from Coric, by the way. Down the tee. It's deuce. Deuce here, backhand Coric, the backhand of Casper, backhand Coric, the forehand of Casper Ruud, backhand Ruud. Ooh, what a shot. That's a great angle. Backhand slice, pass, forehand volley. Ooh, what a shot. Coric runs for it, but can't get there. We're seeing some good level now. Some really good points. Good shot making. Advantage to Casper Ruud. That's what I would say about these guys. These are guys that usually play super kind of effective counter puncher, defensive baseline kind of style. But these are guys that are pretty talented. Like, when it gets to its peaks, like, these guys are pretty good. So they can come up with some good shot making. Thinking Medvedev getting another slam, probably Australian Open enigma. I'll tell you something funny about that, too. I'll tell you something awesome. It's advantage here for Ruud with the break point. Serve goes out. Second serve here for Coric. Break point number 2 for Casper Ruud. Break this match open. Kick serve. Backhand Casper. The backhand of Coric. Backhand Casper. Down the line. That's a good shot. Forehand Coric. Forehand goes long from Ruud, so it's deuce. It is deuce. If Medvedev wins the Australian Open, that will be Medvedev's 21st title in a different city that he's won. That would also be his 21st title. If he wins the Australian Open, that would be his 21st title that he's won. That's a different tournament. That's in a different city. That is insane. Medvedev's gone close. 2022 Australia. He got to the final in 2021. Not as close. Pretty much a beatdown from Novak. By Novak. But listen, that streak's not going to keep going forever, though. Medvedev is defending in Doha. He's defending in Rotterdam. That streak's not going to go forever. He's probably going to win one of those tournaments. Probably in Doha. But that could be the last kind of different title that he wins. By the way, a third break point for Ruud, which would be hilarious. That would be so fitting if the Australian Open, the second hardcourt major, if he gets both of the hardcourt majors that exist, and that's his last kind of different title that Medvedev wins. Coric here at the line to serve. But that's one of the craziest stats just ever. Serve. Net court from Ruud. He's absolutely going to apologize. Big apology from Casper. That was Ruud ran around and hit a forehand return. It's 3-1 for Casper. 3-1 for Casper Ruud. Isn't that funny though, guys? Medvedev. Oh, how I missed the hardcourt specialist. Yeah, Medvedev. If Medvedev wins the Australian Open, the only big tournament that Medvedev will not have won on hardcourt, Indian Wells. That'll be the only one. What she says isn't even hardcourt, so take that as you may. I kind of believe in Medvedev and Australian Open too. So we'll see. Medvedev Djokovic in Australia would be interesting. Medvedev trying to go for revenge. Backhand from Coric. Ooh, that just goes out. Coric is just slightly off. He's close. Coric is close, but just a few too many errors. 15 love. I'd still reckon pretty good signs from Borna. Really good signs from Casper. 15 love. Casper's moving well. He has a great shot selection at the moment. His backhand's looking pretty good. Like, all in all, Casper is looking promising. 30 love. I predicted in my predictions that Casper would end year-end top 10. So let's see if I'm right. He did not do that in 2023. He hates Indian Wells, LOL. Yeah, absolutely. The funniest one is Medvedev doing well in Rome. Because what was it? Jerry, please default me. I don't want to be here. I hate this surface. Like, if you want to play like a dog in the dirt, Medvedev has some of the best quotes, not only in tennis, just some of the best quotes ever. Medvedev is a genius. Medvedev is so funny, man. Go Medvedev, yeah. Backhand George. Inside out, that's a great shot. Forehand from Ruud, that goes out, 30-15. Don't want to play here on this surface. Cool stat. Yeah, it is. Thanks. Yeah. Hawaii, it's still yesterday. Yeah, that's crazy. Midday in Perth. Yeah, it's still yesterday here too. I'm living yesterday. It is December 31st, 2023. It's going to be 2024 in less than an hour here, 53 minutes. We'll see if this match is still going then. It seems like Casper's going to finish it, but let's see. Shelton loses first set. Okay, I'll check out the other scores. I'll tell you what. I'm going to look at the other scores. I'm also going to check out the United Cup draw and who's playing and who I think are some favorites in this tournament. I'll look at both those things in the changeover. Forehand Coric, down the line, backhand Casper. Forehand Coric, forehand of Casper. The forehand of Coric, backhand Casper. The backhand of Coric, forehand of Casper. The forehand of Coric, backhand Casper. The backhand of Coric, backhand Casper. Down low. Oh, what a shot from Casper Ruud. You say he needs to improve that backhand, he'll improve that backhand. I don't see how you watch Casper Ruud and you don't see how good he's playing. Both these guys playing pretty well. 2 hours before the new year and it's time for margaritas. Nice, Robert. There you go. Drink up. It's a party. It's a celebration. Tsitsipas tries to have the wisdom. Medvedev befalls in his face with his foot in his mouth. Medvedev is the utmost honest guy. Like, it's obvious. Medvedev's just honest. For better or worse, he's honest. So if you hate him, at least you really do hate him. Like, he's really him. He's really being himself. That goes out from Coric. So, all right, let me check other scores going on at the moment. Fokina, wow. Davidovich Fokina has a match point on Hurkacz. 5-4 in the third set. That's a surprise. Upset brewing with Fokina over Hurkacz. Love an upset. I kind of predicted Hurkacz would have a good year. His first couple matches, not so good. Who else? Yeah, Shelton lost the first set to Safulin. Safulin is a really strong guy. Great backhand. Arnaldi and Fucsovics also in Brisbane, 5-5 in the first set. That's kind of what's going on. But yeah, Shelton lost first set to Safulin. Safulin is dangerous. That's a tough first round. I expect Safulin to win a title this year. Oh, that's a good question. Let me know, guys. Which players do you think are going to have breakout years in 2024? And who do you think is winning their first ATP title? What players are going to have kind of breakout years in 2024? You can say players like Hugo and Barry. You can even say Grigor Dimitrov. If you think Dimitrov is going to have a great year. Just who are players outside the top 10 who you think are going to have really good years? And which players do you think are going to win their first title? Safulin is somebody who I think is going to do that. Have a really good year, win his first title. Hey, what's up, Lexi? Happy New Year. Lexi, what's up? Good to have you in here. Happy New Year. Hope it's a good one. Maddie's dance from Roma lives my head rent free. Yeah. I have a fun fact about that match. When I got the call that I was going to potentially do the Quality Shot tennis gig and commentate matches, I kind of practiced without doing a live stream, like at first, because I've done videos and content in the past, but I'm new to live streams. Like last year, the first Quality Shot tennis live stream I did was really the first kind of legit live stream I ever did. So I just kind of practiced without doing it, just on a regular match, just calling the match, just with the camera off, just calling it by myself, just practicing. And the match that I called, the very first one, was Medvedev versus Tsitsipas in Rome, and that was fun. But yeah, the first live stream I ever did that was legit was for Quality Shot Tennis. I've done video stuff, but not live stream. So that was new for me, but I've quite enjoyed this. It's been fun. It's been fun. Grigor for me. Okay. Shelton Might, Purcell in singles. Ooh, nice pick. Purcell, Max Purcell. Purcell's talented. He's a serve and volleyer straight out of the 80s. Ruud up 4-1, by the way. Coric backhand slice of Casper. Forehand Coric, just cross the net. Forehand Casper. Buggy whip to the forehand of Coric. Backhand Ruud. The backhand of Coric. Cross scoring to the backhand of Ruud. Backhand Coric. That goes out. 15-all. Ruud's consistency is too much for the Croatian. It's too much for Borna. It's too much for Borna. I like these picks, though. Dimitrov, Shelton, Purcell. Let me know. Keep it coming. Who are players that you have an eye on? Let me know. And Dimitrov needs to win a title. Dimitrov hasn't won a single ATP title since 2018 in Rotterdam. Sorry, at the ATP Finals. 2017. Dimitrov hasn't won an ATP title since 2017. That's crazy. That's bananas. Purcell plays Runa. That's pretty interesting. Hope Draper wins too. Yeah. Jack Draper. I hope Jack has a good year. You know what would be great for tennis? Jack Draper and Sebastian Korda healthy. They might be top 20, top 10 players if they're just healthy. Please. Such good additions to tennis if we could get both of them. First serve in the net. Second serve. We're doing a New Year's stream. New Year's Eve stream. Ruud Coric. Keep an eye on the Shelton match as well. Shelton down a set. Backhand. Cross court to the backhand of Coric. Backhand Coric. The backhand slice of Ruud. Forehand Coric. Also, I have another thing. Let me know, guys, what do you think is going to be the score in the Nadal versus Dominic team match? Predict the scoreline. Who do you think's winning the Nadal versus team match? Let me know. Like that young player, Mickelson. Yeah, I think Mickelson has a lot of upsides. I think he's great. Very fearless kind of player. I like Mickelson a lot. Big player. Big serve. I like him. 15-30. Serve out wide, forehand. Coric, inside out to the backhand of Ruud. Backhand Coric to the backhand of Ruud. Backhand Coric down the line. Ooh, that's a good backhand down the line from Coric, though. Let's see if Coric still has something in this match. It's 30-all. Casper isn't in the most confident of places at the moment. Very similar ages, by the way, these guys. Coric is 27, Ruud's 25. Yeah, both guys just really not in form at the end of last year. At the end of last year, Ruud lost to Dominic Stricker, and then he lost to Francisco Cerundolo in the first round of Paris in straight sets. Just really not ending his season on a good note, not able to reach the ATP Finals. Oh, what a pass from Casper Ruud, 30-40. 1-4. Casper Ruud showing what he's made of. That backhand's looking good from Casper. It's holding up. He's not playing Djokovic, but it's holding up. What, Grigor hasn't won anything last year? Alexei, no. Grigor, freaking Demi, man. The guy can't win a title. He got to the Geneva final, lost to Nicolas Jarry. He got to the final of Paris. He beat Alcaraz in Shanghai. He won over 40 matches throughout the year. Very solid stuff throughout the year. Very consistent. I noticed it pretty early on. Dimitrov was losing to only top players. A lot of those were on kind of his terms, though, his losses, but still. That's a bad forehand error from Coric. It's 5-1 for Casper. Casper, the more consistent. 45 minutes from 2024 in this one. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying it. Really helps out the channel. Anthony Hirsch. Don't forget to look out for me for future streams. I'll be here in 2024. I don't know if this counts. Does this count as my first stream of 2024? Because it's still 2023 where I'm at. But anyway, it's either the last stream of 2023 or the first stream of 2024. It's something. It's right in the middle. It's right in the middle. High expectations for my boys this year. Yeah, Alexi. That's it. Let's see what Stefanos can do as well. Although I know you said Steph's not in your top 5, but Rafa, but I don't know the score. I don't want to predict as I might jinx it. That's fair, Alexi. I feel that. Rafa 7-6, 6-3 over team. Coric doesn't do well in Australia. No. Coric does not do well in Australia. In fact, I have a stat to throw at you. Borna Coric has never reached the quarterfinal of a major. Coric has reached 2 Masters finals. He's won a Masters. He's never reached the quarterfinals of a major. In fact, he's only reached the 4th round of a major once. U.S. Open. Let me look it up real quick. Borna Coric results. But he really hasn't done well at majors at all in the best of 5 format. His best results at majors. Actually, I was lying. He's reached the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open. That's been his best result. He reached the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open once. That was his best result. 4th round of Australian Opens, his best result. 3rd round of the French Open. Very surprised Coric hasn't done better at the French, to be honest. Coric likes clay. He's made the 3rd round 5 times. Lost all of those matches. 2nd round of Wimbledon, quarterfinal of the U.S. Open, 1 quarterfinal. So Coric, that's going to be a goal for Coric, is to improve at the big tournaments this year. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Actually, the plan was chaotic. I don't know how I managed the back and forth kind of scheduling. My brother did super bad. Yeah, it's tough. Traveling for the holidays, that's tough. Time is a construct, man. U.S. Open 2020. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's so crazy that it was that long ago, too. This Borna beat Rafa, yeah, in Cincinnati. Rafa's first match back since Wimbledon last year. Back in slice of Ruud, the back end of Coric. Back end of Ruud. Ruud has looked really good in this match so far. Kind of similar to his match against Griekspoor as well. That goes out. 40-15 for Casper Ruud. By the way, against Nadal, the Nadal team match, I'm going to say it's 3 sets. I'm going to say it goes 3 sets. And I'm going to say Nadal wins in 3 sets. I'll say scoreline after the match concludes here. 6-4, 5-1. Ruud at the line to serve. Serve out wide. That goes out. Ruud gets the win. It is 6-4, 6-1 for Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud gets the win. 6-4, 6-1. He was the more consistent player. And he ties up the tie, 1-1. It's going to be a mixed doubles to decide it. I think it said something like, I wrote it down, who are going to be the players. Vekic and Dodig taking on Ruud and a guy named Ikari. I don't know who that is. Or Ikari. Another Norwegian player. But yeah, so that's going to decide the Norway-Croatia tie. Appreciate everybody joining in for the stream. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, who's Shelton playing now? Shelton's playing Roman Safilin, who I'm super high on. But yeah, if you're heading off, don't forget to subscribe. We'll be here for more streams. Thank you guys for joining in for the New Year stream. Seriously, everybody, enjoy yourself. 2024 is upon us. Hopefully you guys have a good year. Do the right steps forward in 2024. Take care of your mental health, physical health, all of that. Do stuff for you. Get some good people in your lives. Write down some goals for 2024. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Watch some tennis. Kick back, relax, do things you need to do to enjoy yourselves in life. Have a good year. Happy New Year. 2024 tennis season is going to be crazy. Hopefully you guys chill out on Quality Shot Tennis for that. Great match from Casper. I have high hopes for him for the season, to be honest. Quite excited about it. Yeah, thank you, Lexi, for stopping by. Dodig number 2 in men's doubles. Yeah, that's going to be tough. Croatia has a really good team. Croatia, listen, they've got doubles players. Mektic, Pavic, Dodig. Who else? In singles, they're pretty good as well, especially when Cilic comes back. Like, that's pretty good. What number game are they in? They are in 17. So not quite 23, 17. Yeah, I appreciate you, Ashley. Thank you. And I appreciate it. Thank you, Marina, as well. Thank you, STR. I hope Casper has been playing more aggressively. Might need it. Absolutely. Happy New Year, Ashley. Happy New Year, Max. Hopefully see you guys more streams down the road. I'm out of here. I'm going to celebrate the new year as it comes in. Still 2023 for me. It's been a hell of a year. Been a good year for me, luckily. Is the game over? Yep. Casper won 6-4, 6-1. All right. I am out of here. I will see you guys at a stream coming up soon. Are they finished? No. Yep. STR blue. Yep. The match is over. Casper won 6-4, 6-1 in straight sets. Yeah. Casper's looking strong to start off the season. Casper with a win, 6-4, 6-1 in the United Cup in an hour and a half. Strong start to the season. He'll want to improve over the last season. Borna Coric trying to get back some form as well. Too many errors today. Ruud far more consistent. We'll see how he does for the rest of the year, and I will see you guys at the next stream. Happy New Year's, and thank you guys for watching along, like always.